kind of at the peak of Cinderella's career would have been Heartbreak Station. We were out touring for that record. And we were, I think in the studio we had really reached that sound that we've been looking for, the kind of rawer, more classic sound that we're trying to get away from, that slick 80s thing, and we evolved into that. The record had really great critical acclaim. We were out doing a tour, and it's just, man, we're starting to, maybe get things right here,
Right.
And then all of a sudden, like overnight, I woke up one day and I couldn't sing.
Yeah.
And I mean, it was like nothing.
Right.
And it wasn't the kind of thing where, well, you just need to rest your voice and then it'll be okay. I could rest it for 6 months and it still wasn't there. So it wasn't a wear and tear thing. And long story short, so many doctors, witch doctors, all kinds of people trying to get it fixed. And I was finally diagnosed with a paresis, which is a fancy medical term for a paralysis, partial paralysis of my left vocal cord.
Yeah.
And it's something that's not easily spotted in the normal office exam. So the prognosis that came with that was that you're never going to sing again.
Right.
And if you do, your voice will never be like what it was. There's no medical cure for it, no surgery, because it's neurological. So there's no medicine, there's no surgery that can fix it.
Right.
Your only prayer is to work with speech pathologists, vocal coaches, and try and train the cord to work properly again. Right. Which is not an exact science, and most singers, once they get this condition, they're done.
Yeah, yeah.
So, that was started a long 10, 15, 20,
right.
almost 20 years. Yeah. Before I really overcame it. It was up and down. I would get to a point where I could go tour, and then I'd get knocked down again because it was just like this. You think you're gaining ground. Right. That's the most frustrating thing. You think you're getting somewhere, and then you realize that you're not. And eventually, through working with a lot of people and putting together different programs from different coaches, I've worked out a way to make it work. Right.